welcome. My name's McCaven. What am I called on this channel? Anyways, I'm McCaven, or Mackay Stevens, and this is Dragon Cliff. We are on day 981 on level 14 of the Dragon's Cliff Torch, and we're still on normal. I don't know, I keep saying we're still on normal. We have to beat the game! Lots to do, so little time. So this is kind of, I think we should, here, let me get on top of the pausing here, yeah. And go full screen. So yeah, it's kind of just off of that last play session quite a few days ago actually, for me. I guess we are good on our production. Yeah, we're just kicked off for production. Anyway, so we had some problems with our tactics, and it didn't quite work out that well for us. Anyway, so as we are continuing, let's just throw a few things in the old furnace and see what we get. So hopefully things will go quite a bit better. I guess we should just get right into it. Under Adventurer. Yeah, so we had the auto tactics on, but then you have to set up their tactics targets, and they were not when we switched out the party. So we need to, let's look at our quest. I guess we should go to the Shadow Path would actually probably be better. Let's do the Shadow Path. I know that Quillian Beast has been our bane of our existence for a little while, but as such, there is some testing I kind of want to do. Speaking of which, come on, people. Why did everybody just die? Well, that is short-lived. This was okay. It was not unexpected. Okay, a little bit. Yeah, it's quite a difficult thing over here. Yeah. It's the sort of the top tier content right now, so I can understand why we would sort of die instantly, but well, not really. I think we're kind of a little bit behind in levels, and yeah, so now we'll screws right through. Somehow, like, Tom is definitely back on top of the game. Yeah, now Zentra's getting. So that's kind of one of the. Wow. Okay, Tom, you died. Wow. Yeah, it's definitely the problem I'm running into. I was talking with the Tom, the YouTuber, and he has all ancients, and I'm like, well, how did you do that? He left the game running while he went off to work a couple times. So that's kind of, I'm like, huh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Can I leave the game running while I could do a stream? I've been thinking about doing a stream. It would be very boring because it's just me, but I could stream and have the but then I would have to talk, and because that's what I'd really want to do is just run this in the background while I'm working on some programming, doing some thinking about playing some Minecraft this weekend. So so that's kind of was my weekend planned, but then yeah, so but yeah. So anyway, so we'll hopefully get through this. I don't think we have, it'd be kind of nice if you had like a cleric or some kind of priest that could resurrect your characters. It was kind of one of their primary abilities. That would be an interesting character class. We may be able to, oh wow, Glass Mask is doing 1,000,000 damage? That's kind of crazy. I mean, it's not crazy, but oh yeah, Tom's dead. Yeah, I'm telling you, we need to. Hopefully, that's kind of my goal right now. It's been for the last 20 episodes. Yes, yes, the both of the land we know. Yes, yes. Who are the land we don't know? Wow. We know everybody's doing crazy damage. I want to keep how we doing? Yeah, we needed that. Okay, we might be able to defeat this guy now. He's going down pretty quickly, and if I can keep our person up. Oh, yeah. Man, we had such trouble with this guy, and it was like, partly it's, we've got 20 levels on him, and there we go. Sweet. So that is the Lin, or the well, the Quillian, I guess. It was a quest for a long time ago that to do that. We, anything cool? We got the ears of the princess. Oh boy. Well, that doesn't sound promising. Is that a high level gem? But it doesn't really have a high level stats. Anyway, it's nothing really that exciting except for the ears, which is kind of gruesome. But you know, hey. So this unsettling nightmares strikes me every night. They seem to hint a powerful force hiding in the buried temple. So we explored the 8 and defeated the boss. I guess I always thought it was the shinless unicorn Quillian, but I don't know. Anyway, so we defeated that. Excellent. We've got the undead and aristocracy. Aristocracy. Explore another palace in Twisted Time and defeat the final boss. Huh. Does that open a second another palace quest? Ah, okay, it just does that. Interesting. Yeah, so we're anyway. So I was talking about our primary goal would be to pick up a paladin, but a legendary or even an ancient paladin, and then sort of get them to be our tank. I think we're gonna. I think we're actually just good to just kind of power through the rest of this. Let's go to here and let's try the Nether Palace and see how that works out for us. So hopefully. Oh man! Wow! Okay! Somehow the yeah, those are. Is this expire? Okay, there's no expiration, so we obviously need to level up and get some. How are we doing? 700,000 is not great. Let's see, we could look over here. Practice points by 173. That sounds pretty good. Oh no, somehow this is getting switched back to over here. Yeah, let's just get this. Practice points is kind of the main way to first to level up, and so that will kind of get our characters into an insane sort of spot. Yeah. What are our other teams looking like? Yeah, we need quite a few. I guess if we combined the two teams, we'd have one team, but yeah. What's that? Why is it saying something crazy? Yeah. Man, here's another one of these. Yeah, it would be. I don't know. I guess we're just going to invest in it and sort of see what we can do. It's kind of the idea to come up with this party to. Well, 8.4 is actually pretty good for crit rate. Yeah, that's actually pretty. Let me pick that up as well. Seeing as we have a pretty insane amount of money. Yeah, so that's Tom's sort of hopeful was. So let's see, crit hit. Whoa! When did that come into play? I think I already knew about that, but somehow I didn't sort of when I switched out the gear, I didn't. Yeah, didn't quite match up to. And you, let me close. I guess there's a different way to do that, but oh yeah, it makes sense that she has a what's his crit now? 59. I was thinking about giving her the yeah, let me do that because if we're taking that much damage, we kind of want her to have a better, more average crit rate. Yeah, loses because the healers can do their crits. They can do the crit heals, and so that's pretty awesome. Oh, through the gem bonus. Yeah. I don't think there's any other like gear. Oh no, store by strength. Yeah, 473 and intelligence is yeah, not even close. Um, hmm. Let me look at their levels and then we'll. So we're up to 70 now, I think. Yeah, Talinator. And oh yeah, we need another 100,000. I think we're gonna wait that because that's 75 is a break-even point. It's not the 85 is where we wanted to get to, but we're not gonna be able to do that. But one more level should be at least a point into something. I think at this point we could just start doing auto adventures through the Wooden Forest. We'll see how we do. No, 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 no. With Team 1. Yeah. And then we could start using potions. Seem like a good deal, but they're just not really like a. Yeah, this looks a little bit better. Oh yeah, much better. So we're just gonna burn through some of this. We're gonna look at some of their um, some of their sort of ideas, and then hopefully we'll. This is kind of what I would probably do anyways. Is sort of run through this on the background, and then just sort of burn through that. Could be a quest or something could pop up, but yeah, this should progress in the at least the forest is the highest one we've been. Not, I don't, you know, I'm not sure what the difference is. Is like I noticed the every time you're increasing the level in the forest, all the other zones seem to level up with you. So it's like then you kind of wonderment of like should I be going to the a different zone than the forest? But the other thing I wish you could do is just kind of leave this. I noticed when I was watching some playthroughs trying to check out what was up Zentro, it just like the damage meter was a little bit more exciting for me to see up on the screen, but you can't seem to. And then too, it blocks the combat, so it's like it'd be nice to sort of. Maybe there's a total HP bar. That would be interesting. But anyways, so hopefully we should just blaze right through this. This is kind of the final boss of this one, and then we'll be on to 85. Yeah, which should increase our gear level to level 8, and then maybe pick up level 7 gems or 6 gems. I don't remember. I think we're up to 6. Yeah, and we're up to level 7 equipment. But yeah, so and then we're getting practice points every time we beat it, and then we're getting a ton of. I guess we could actually go through and yeah. Yeah, that's not a good one, but here, let me just do like. Oh, whoa, 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 what just happened? I think we got a new class. Because that seems like what just happened. But yeah, we got a new ability, Stray. Yeah, right here. So yeah, so we got this ability called Stray. I guess it really doesn't matter. Which is whew. Yeah. I sort of knew about that, maybe. Oh, hey, I meant to not pause it, but yeah, so it does a random damage every second. That seems pretty insane. So I'll view that. Oh, yeah, here's. Yeah, I don't like the strength agility. Although physical damage, strength vitality with the physical damage would be a lot better. It's great. 10 of these and produce max number of these. Oh, it just bit through another level. Armor, practice point by 167. Yeah, so let's just bump out. Yeah, profits is good, but it's not really something we're looking for. And we kind of could use another legendary. Well, we're just kind of. I guess it's sort of the thing where we hit another legendary of a snow maiden. I want to say, yeah, yeah. Another Nightblade and a snow maiden, maybe. Oh, I think we already had one of those. Yeah. We got 2 of those. So it's like that's one thing you want more legendaries, but I want all the classes. And oh man, we died. It's actually not horrible. Oh, I kind of was looking at it here because it just as soon as you defeat this level, then you move on to the next one, and it's pretty cool. So we're actually making progress, even though that character may have died. Um, yeah, wow, amazing glass mask is just also now. We've increased his shadow damage a ton. That's one of the things I was talking about in the videos and some of the comments. Is like even though I screwed up the tactics there, it really kind of hurt my gameplay. Um, it forced me to sort of say, hey, what can I do to improve the characters? And then so then I started learning about gems and set bonuses, and started messing with some of these lesser performing classes. Um, I'm not sure. I still could look at Talinator. I guess maybe we'll look at Talinator where we're yipping about. Oh, hey, we got a new quest. Oh, and it's a Remnants quest. Nice. These are awesome. So it's just through the Nether Palace, and then we get a whole ton of practice points. Speaking of which, I think we have enough to kick off her level. Yeah, so let me do this real quick. I think. Okay. So we're at 3 of 3 here. So now we could. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the. Um, yeah, maybe like this one. Like I'm thinking about this if we go for that, but we're not quite there yet. So I guess we'll just do reduces all negative effects by 10%. It's not a great level, but and then the other thing, like yeah, glass mask could. Yeah, so we're gonna get him to 70, and then that will sort of match. A Talinator, I'm not sure. Um, Hopefully we'll pick up. Anyway, so he's a physical strength character. Oh no, it's the fire assassins. That's right. Yeah. And what's your fire damage right now? Your fire damage is 100 and no, it's this one, 128%. So 373. That could be a slight problem. Do we have anything better? No, on strength. Oh yeah, much better. Well, I mean, once you swap out the gems. Oh, and then yeah, and this could be. Let's see. Oh yeah, so yeah, the dragon spear was doing the fire damage. So these are not that type. We could do switch that out to physical. Mm, yeah. Here's an extra dragon spear. Too bad you couldn't combine the ancients. Oh, here, why am I paused? Yeah, so that could be something to. Um, oh, hey. I think we just hired a new person, in fact. Yeah, so this is the drunk reader, which is the yeah. We've been talking about this character for a while. They are the ones. This is one of the original ones, and they have the increase all party skill target members by 2. So that would be pretty awesome. Um, Here, let me get glass to 70, and then oh wow, yeah. So here, let me stop the adventure, and then we'll go do the remnants because it's just. I'm not sure if we would have the ability to. Here, let me turn on the. Yeah, see, like Tom is just woo. Yeah, and then there's Talinator, just above Glass Mask. So like somehow Glass Mask is. It's like what the. Yeah. So, oh, here we. Ooh, man, more practice points. Ooh, here's a practice production. I almost. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty insane. Yeah, that one's 170, so it's not as good as that one. It's different. Okay, so we'll just take the 160 as an improvement over the 125 here. Even though, oh, like, and theoretically though, we could get more production for the same amount of practice. Actually, we get a little bit more practice points. Sure. Here, let me kick off another piece of. Wow. I think I'm gonna craft like 15 of these and the rest in here. Yes, this is one of the. Yeah, so let's just go to the remnants right here. Oh boy. Let's hope. We'll find out real quick. I'm hoping this is the quest one and not the actual one that's going to kill us instantly. It looks about right. So this is hopefully going to be the remnants. These are quite easy. Yeah, it looks about right. So these are actually quite easy, but you know, to me, it's like these should be the super hard ones, and the other one should be the kind of this easy. But that's not how the game seems to work because we get like 3 times the practice points. So yeah, so we kind of have a snow mating, a couple extra classes. I definitely want to try out the drunk, but you know, I'm not. The more practice points we spend on these characters, the more practice points I have to earn overall to try to make up for that loss. You know, it's relatively small at this point. Like you know, we saw spending 200K, which this will give us almost 5 times that. You know, to get up to level 50, you know, 50ish, but then to get to level 70 and then 85. 85 is going to be our next crazy level because then we'll get to the tier 5 abilities or whatever it is, the final tier. And then I'm really interested to see what happens at that point because you know the character is almost technically maxed at that point. Oh boy. Oh man, we lost 2 people. Oh, but this is the final guy, so we should probably be screaming right. And then glass mask is right on top. Yeah, so bam swam. Thank you. Yeah, so that just gave us a massive. Oh yeah, 360s. Yeah, not really. It doesn't. The gems don't really matter. Oh, we got another ancient metal. Oh, advanced material. Whew. Yeah, so we got the remnants. So that gave us. Look at the difference here: 500,000 versus. I mean, it's 500,000, but still, you know. But before these were still pretty awesome. So and how easy they were compared to how instantly died as well. So there's that. Cool. Yeah, so we kind of want to start kicking off some little 8 gear, but I don't think we're gonna get to that point. You know, the other thing too is like we could look in here. Is find some uh, like a decayed eyes or something. We have a lot of stuff that could be, you know, if we produce. I'm saying if we produce one more, then we can actually, you know, produce. But we could actually like just do something like this. Never thought about it like that. Cool. So we are need to level up the school. We could level up more passive abilities. We're getting quite a supply of gold, but then again, it's like we definitely want to sort of have that. I think we're kind of that would be an upgrade. Um, yeah, kind of thinking. Yeah. Oh, let me kick off a. I think we're good. Oh, yeah, so we're 75 there. Yeah, so now we can probably level. Glass mass is sort of doing pretty good right now. So and then yeah, so now we can increase his elemental damage. He's sort of like 70 is a pretty good max level, but you can see here like so we need 80 to get 2 more points in here, and then 85, and then I'm kind of wondering that we're sort of maxed out on all the talent points, and then I'm not sure what happens then. So, but you can see like I think Jota is 75, and it's like almost a million. Yeah, it's a million per point, and that's rising as well. So we need you know 5, 10, you know 15 million points, and we're getting barely 500,000 a pop. So we could level up Talinator. I think we will kick off at least to 70-ish, maybe. Even though we're sort of looking to replace them. Here, let me. So like this, in this case here, Like you're actually going to be part of team 2, which is our team. Um, this team right here, well, besides that person, is sort of our legendary characters. That is just like, hey, these are the people that we could sort of stick around. Like, they're sort of legendaries, and so we're. But our goal would be to essentially have a legendary, well, an ancient of every class. But right now we're just working on the legendaries. Horrible practice, horrible. Yeah, wow. Um, cool. And then, yes, I think at this point, let's see how many. I kind of have to kind of keep track of how many adventures we have. Now we could actually upgrade. Um, yeah, I think we could actually. Let's extract the gems. And man, it would be handy if that stayed there. Mm, kind of want to go like here, and then I think we're not. We're just not going to do that much, but that should actually get you to 473, and then yeah, which is actually pretty. Yeah, we could actually switch you out to a 452, which is 50 more strength. You'd have to switch out the gems. Um, oh yeah, I did like the poison. Like so, he's this does a poison resistance, so it's like debuffing their poison. I think we're just gonna continue on. What are we up to? 80. Oh, it's level 5 gems. Wow. Yeah, we're up to 90. Let me. Oh, that was team 1. I'm like, what's going on? So we're just gonna continue level 90. Yes, I'm not sure what else to think about. We definitely need to. We're sort of hitting that hard cap of and starting to need millions of practice points now. What are we doing in time? I think we got a good start for the day. So it's 27 minutes. I think we'll run through a few more, run through this, and then sort of I don't know. I guess we'll just continue for a little while. But yeah, maybe we should just run. Well, no. Here, let me do one more. But yeah, and too, the thing about the chest, I think, although it seems like there's a, if you run multiple times, you get a boost here, but it seems like it eventually goes away too. So I'm not sure how that exactly works. Um, oh, all right, we got the level 715, the sacred dragon messenger. Awesome. Yeah, we should actually, now that we're doing various weapons, and I might do the same with armors. Well, armors is actually a lot less. What do we need? We need some dragon protectors, some guard. I think these are such old. Yeah, they're level 6 gear, and we're up to level 8 gear. Or yeah, I guess. Yeah, we're up to level 7 gear basically. Oh, speaking of which, we probably have um, an intelligence robe here. No, I guess not. Wow. Okay, that was a bad example. Okay. Oh well, it's a 10% better, but oh, here we go. What's the difference? Oh, it's vitality of 610. Yeah, that's. I've noticed. I wish it would just sort of pick a stat and sort of focus on that stat. But you can see here it's 390. Well, this one's a bad example of vitality, but there you could see eventually. Here's one. There's another bad example. Eventually, okay, like her robe, I think is a. Okay, all bad examples. Maybe robes just focus. I don't know. It was. I don't think that's how it works, but I'm no. It's not. I've seen it do different things, as I should say. Yeah, we have a massive. I think we could sell all level, like under level. Oh, here, let me turn off. Oh, turn off. Oh, yep. Did I get it? Did I get it in time? Cool. So yeah, so I guess the idea here is we're gonna put a cut in. Ooh, hey. Resistances. It's a um, pretty good marine. Anyways, I guess the point is we're gonna put a cut in here. Thanks for watching. We'll come back. We'll probably what are we at? Yeah, we obviously need to massively increase our practice points. And maybe spend some gold. But I guess I'll have to wait till next time. You take care.